Video Game History Time Warp Randomizer Audio Podcast Season 1, Episode 9, dated Sunday, March the 29th, 2026. Welcome back, everyone, to Video Game History Time Warp Randomizer, the show where we spin the wheel of time and land on a random year in video game history. In today's episode, we're heading back to 2014, a fascinating year where indie creativity surged, experimental ideas thrived, and digital distribution continued to reshape the industry. Today, we'll explore a mysterious sci-fi adventure beneath the surface of Mars, a unique indie bundle that challenged traditional game distribution, a quirky Lifeguard simulation with arcade roots, and a tense, puzzle-driven escape experience. But before we jump into today's time warp destination, it's quiz time. All right, listeners, let's test your memory. This is for Video Game Quiz number 8, Episode 8, 2005 review. It's time for your Video Game History Trivia Challenge. I'll ask you the question. You've got 21 seconds, then I'll reveal the answer. Now, this is the Video Game History News Quiz segment. Question number 1 for the year 2004. In 2004, what type of internet technology helped online multiplayer gaming rapidly expand? Time's up. The answer is broadband internet. Moving on to question number 2 for the year 2004. Which type of PC gaming scene was thriving thanks to mods and competitive gameplay? Time's up. The answer is competitive shooter communities. Moving on to question number 3 for the year 2004. Which company's growing ecosystem in 2004 helped pave the way for digital distribution dominance? Time's up. The answer is Valve. Moving on to question number 4 for the year 1984. What major industry event was still impacting North America in 1984? Time's up. The answer is the video game crash of 1983. Moving on to question number 5 for the year 1984. In 1984, What platform was becoming more popular than consoles for gaming? Time's up. The answer is home computers. Moving on to question number 6 for the year 1984. Developers in 1984 experimented with games on Unix, UNIX, systems, and what regional type of PCs? Time's up. The answer is European PCs. Moving on to question number 7 for the year 1999. What geographical shift was dominating the gaming industry in 1999? Time's up. The answer is 3D graphics. Moving on to question number 8 for the year 1999. Which two consoles were leading the market in 1999? Time's up. The answer is Nintendo 64 and PlayStation. Moving on to question number 9 for the year 1999. Which franchise was exploding in global popularity in 1999? Time's up. The answer is Pokémon. Moving on to question number 10 in our video game release trivia section. Question number 10. Which 2004 game attempted to add a single player narrative to a traditionally multiplayer shooter? Time's up. The answer is Counter-Strike, Condition 0. Moving on to question number 11. What special campaign-style mode was included in Condition 0? Time's up. The answer is deleted scenes. Moving on to question number 12. What game engine powered Counter-Strike Condition Zero. Time's up. The answer is GoldSrc engine. Moving on to question number 13. For 1984 style gaming, the question is, what type of environment did early robot survival games typically take place in? Time's up. The answer is a grid-like environment. Moving on to question number 14. Where were early robot survival games often played? Time's up. The answer is University Computer Systems. Moving on to question number 15. Which lesser-known game was released for the Philips P2000 in the Netherlands? Time's up. The answer is a Zuda. Moving on to question number 16. Which 1999 Nintendo 64 game focused entirely on photographing creatures? Time's up. The answer is Pokémon Snap. Moving on to question number 17. What unique real-world feature did Pokémon Snap use in stores? Time's up. The answer is photo printing kiosks. Moving on to question number 18. Which Russian point-and-click adventure game became a cult hit for its humor? Time's up. The answer is Red Comrades. Save the Galaxy. Reloaded. Bonus lightning round. Fast answers only. No thinking, just instinct. Broadband or dial-up? Which powered 2004 multiplayer growth? Answer, Broadband. 1984, consoles or home computers rising? Answers, home computers. 1999, 2D or 3D dominance? Answer, 3D. Valve is known for what future shift? Answer, digital distribution. Pokémon Snap, gameplay focus? Answer, photography. Counter-Strike, Condition Zero added what mode type? Answer, single-player missions. Early robot games, Chaos or Grid? Answer, Grid. Nintendo 64 competitor in 1999? Answer, PlayStation. So, how many did you get right? Did you ace it? Or do you need a little more time in the history time warp? Drop your score in the comments. We want to hear from you. Video game history years for Sunday, March the 29th, 2026. Now it's time to load our historical years into the randomizer. For Sunday, March 29th, 2026. 1987, 39 years ago. 1988, 38 years ago. 1999, 36 years ago. 1991, 35 years ago. 1993, 33 years ago. 1996, 30 years ago. 1998, 28 years ago. 1999, 27 years ago. 2000, 26 years ago. 2001, 25 years ago. 2002, 24 years ago. 2003, 23 years ago. 2004, 22 years ago. 2005, 21 years ago. 2006, 20 years ago. 2007, 19 years ago. 2008, 18 years ago. 2009, 17 years ago. 2010, 16 years ago. 2011, 15 years ago. 2012, 14 years ago. 2013, 13 years ago. 2014, 12 years ago. 2016, 10 years ago. 2017, 9 years ago. 2018, 8 years ago. 2019, 7 years ago. 2020, 6 years ago. 2021, 5 years ago. 2022, 4 years ago. 2023, 3 years ago. 2024, 2 years ago. And finally, 2025, 1 year ago. Big thanks to mobygames.com for historical data. Now it's time to spin the wheel. All right, here we go. Round and round she goes. When she stops, nobody knows. And the time warp stops on 2014. We'll take a short break and we will search the video game history for the year 2014. All right, we're back with video game history research for the year 2014. Industry News Snapshot for March 29th, 2014. In March 2014, the gaming industry was in the middle of a major transition. The PlayStation 4 and Xbox One were still in their early life cycle. Indie games were thriving thanks to digital storefronts like Steam and Xbox Live Arcade. Crowdfunding and experimental game design were reshaping how games were made and distributed. It was a time where smaller developers could take big creative risks. And today's featured games reflect exactly that. Now it's time for the game release highlights. Our first video game deep dive on our list is Lifeguard. Platform, Xbox 360. Brackets, XNA, Indie. Here's a summary of this game. Lifeguard is a light-hearted, simulation-style arcade game where players take on the role of a beach lifeguard. Your job? Patrol the shoreline, rescue struggling swimmers, and manage chaotic beach scenarios. The gameplay blends reflex-based mechanics with humorous situations, creating a casual yet engaging experience. Trivia. Released through the Xbox Live Indie Games program, part of the era when small developers could publish directly on consoles. Known for its quirky premise and simple but addictive gameplay loop. Our second video game deep dive in history is the Pirate Bay Bundle. Platform, Windows. Here's the summary. This wasn't just a game, it was a statement. The Pirate Bay Bundle was a collection of indie games released together as a response to traditional distribution models. It embraced digital sharing culture while still encouraging support for developers. Trivia. Released via the Pirate Bay platform itself. Highlighted debates around piracy versus accessibility. And included multiple indie titles experimenting with gameplay and storytelling. Our third video game deep dive into the year 2014 is Mines of Mars, brackets V1.06. Platform, iPad. Summary. Mines of Mars is a side-scrolling sci-fi exploration game set deep beneath the Martian surface. Players mine resources, uncover secrets, battle strange creatures, and slowly unravel a mysterious narrative hidden underground. Trivia. Blends mining mechanics with Metroidvania-style exploration. Features procedural elements for replayability. And it was praised for its atmosphere and sense of discovery. Our fourth video game deep dive into the year 2014 is Entrapment. Platform, Windows. Summary. Entrapment is a tense puzzle and escape style game where players must navigate confined spaces, solve environmental puzzles, and avoid deadly traps. It focuses on logic, timing, and careful observation. Trivia. Inspired by classic escape room concepts, emphasizes minimalism and player intuition, and it is known for its challenging design and trial and error gameplay. Perspective. 2014 in gaming. Looking back in 2014, it's clear this was a year where creativity took center stage. While major consoles pushed forward with next-gen hardware, indie developers were redefining what games could be, from experimental bundles to atmospheric exploration games, to quirky simulations and intense puzzle experiences. 2014 proved that innovation doesn't require massive budgets, just bold ideas. Well, that's all the time we have for this episode of Video Game History Time Warp Randomizer. I hope you enjoyed our journey through March 29th, 2014, a day that reflects a turning point where independent voices grew louder and gaming became more diverse, experimental, and unpredictable more than ever before. From the beaches of Lifeguard to the depths of Mines of Mars to the rebellious spirit of the Pirate Bay Bundle, this movement in time reminds us that gaming history isn't just built by giants. It's shaped by creators willing to try something different. If you enjoyed this episode, would you be so kind as to like, subscribe, and share with your fellow gaming history fans. I would really appreciate that. Until next time, we spin again in the video game history Time Warp Randomizer.